Hey Esther, what's going on? My name is John Martin. Chelsea showed me your video of you kind of like practicing your kettlebell swings, and I said I'd make you a video that might help you out with some of the technique that you can really focus on while you're beginning to learn the movements. So what I want to show you real quick is something that really isn't touched upon in a lot of videos, I don't think. Sometimes it's mentioned, but people completely actually ignore the essence of what it means. And that's creating connection in the swing. So there's a lot of ways to swing a kettlebell. You can do it like in a squatting motion. In your video, you're using a hinging motion, which most people consider like the correct way to do it. But it's just one of several different ways. You can use staggered stances, you can use a pendulum mechanic, all these different things. But consistently, the most important thing in the kettlebell swing is connection. And some people say that, but they still don't actually do it. Let me show you what I mean. So when most people are swinging a kettlebell, they anticipate too much. And if you're anticipatory, it might look good, but it's not good. And what do I mean by that? I mean, when the bell starts to fall, so you see you swung the bell, it's floating. As it starts to come towards you, you break at the hips, or you anticipate the bell coming to you and you fold the hips. This doesn't happen right away, although most people will do it out here. They'll be out here and they'll start to fold with it. But some people do it later, so it's harder to see. That's no good. You want to create connection. The only way to get your hips, and everyone talks about hips, rear body drive, glutes, right? They beat that to death, but they don't use the hips because they can't. Because if you don't create connection, you don't wait for the bell to come to you, you don't wait for your arms to push into your body, you can't load them, all right? If you fold even the slightest bit early in your swing, your point of connection isn't against your body here. Your point of connection is your arms being pulled from the gravity of the weight of the bell, and it's connecting up here. So even if you wait till the very last second to fold and you don't let your arms press into your body, you're connecting up here. And then as you go for your power stroke, right, you're really pulling from up here. Your glutes might be firing, your legs might be doing the work, but the point of connection is here, and you're gonna get very tired all the way up the back. And you're just not gonna get as much out of the glutes, right? Whereas if you wait for it to come to you, you're gonna get a good, powerful, reactive firing of the glutes, and you're going to catch the weight better. So it's just a safer way to do it. It's also the proper way if you want to produce power. Watch now. So I watched your video. Let me demonstrate how you were doing it so you can actually kind of see. And you can go back and watch your own video and see this. All right? Your hinge mechanic is good. Let me show you from the side here. But you're folding early. You're folding early. All right? Rather than waiting for it to come to you. You see the difference? Folding early, it comes to you, you snap. So just from that contrast there, you can see there is a lot of stillness actually. That's what you want. You want to wait for the bell to come to you, and you want a quick explosive movement. Wait for it to come to you, quick explosive movement. Now, it's tough to see that. If you're watching someone demonstrate or even watching a coach or somebody, and they'll see, I've been doing this a long time, so I can pick these little things out. You need to pause the video. You really need to see, if you're doing it and practicing it, you really need to see that the arms are pushing into your trunk. You have a normal build like I do, so you're going to make contact everywhere. Your arms are going to touch your whole body. If it's a person with a big belly, it's going to be on top of the belly. If it's a thin person with a lot of hip extension, it's going to be at the hips. But you have to wait for it, right? Watch this. I'm going to be very sneaky. I'm going to fold a little too early. Also doesn't work. So if I'm up here, right, bell's moving, I'm now folding literally right before it hits my hips. It looks really good, but my back is going to get tired. And let me do it right. I'll switch right here. You can see there's more of a conciseness. There's a lot more stillness and later movement. Here's wrong. I'm folding early. I can still be aggressive, but I'm not getting that nice snap like here. All right? It's tough to catch. It's very tough to catch. It's tough to demonstrate. And that's why I think a lot of people, they don't hammer home. And if you're using lighter weight, it's tough to get that, to feel that reactivity. So something you could practice, something you can think about. You can actually send me a video if you want to. But that's the key concept. If you don't create that connection, the arms hitting the body, pushing your hips back, you're not really doing the exercise correctly. You're not going to reap benefit, and you're going to tire your back out. Maybe nothing serious happens, but it's not optimal either. All right? Try that. No matter how you're swinging, that's the key point, and that'll make you better if you work on that.